Hello everyone, this is Clumsy Harry and welcome to my double shot tutorial. I said that I was going to do this, and I may as well get it out to you guys. Just because I think it might be useful for some new players. Even if you're not a new player and you're like level 40, level 30, well, it doesn't really matter what rank or level you are. It's always useful in either PvP games or Golden Trophy or Crimson. So that's what I'm going to teach you to do today. Except this one is a psvr version. Now you probably, if you don't really know about physics and how it works, Oculus physics are much. Well, I say Oculus. PC physics are much better than PlayStation physics. And I don't really know whether it's to do with physics, but there's something on PC that allows you to double shot much better. Now, if you don't know what a double shot is, let me show you. You might get a few stray arrows, but it's PlayStation. What can you do? But if you get it right, you'll eventually end up with like barely any stray arrows. I've got 4 there. 3, 4. I can count, I promise. But yeah, that's what a double shot is. Where you're just aiming it where you want to aim and shooting it. Now I do also want to say, check out Kaminari's video, Castle's video, and Bothiah's video. They all have amazing double shot tutorials. But I'm making this one specifically for PSVR because on PC you can just do something like this or like this, and you'll get it pretty much perfect every time. But with PlayStation, it requires a little bit more concentration. So let's get into it. Now, because I'm not on PC, I don't have access to a streaming camera, which is what's going to make this tutorial a bit different, but hey, what can you do? So I'm going to try my best to explain it in the mirror. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to keep the bow level, like this. Now, once you've done that, you want to be able to pull it back quickly, and also move it forward a bit. Now, that's just my way of doing it. Any other people watching this who think, oh, why are you doing it that way? This is just the way I do it and the way I find it easiest. And I think maybe other people would find it easy. But yeah, so you want to move both of them whilst keeping the bow still level and keeping your hand level with the bow. You want to double tap your trigger like this. See it like that? Just double tap it when it hits your shoulder. But the thing is, you can't go really slow. Now on Oculus, I keep saying Oculus, on PC this is probably not a problem. You probably could just be quite slow about it. Yeah, it still kind of works, but the best way to start off is by going a bit fast, so like that, but not like that, because you don't want to be shaking around, because if you start shaking around, it will end up looking something like this. Like that, and you don't want that, do you? I don't know what that is. Let me just move that out of my dorm. I am going to do over my dorm. Well, I've kind of got the colours, but whatever. But yeah, back to the double shot. So whilst keeping your hand level and double tapping the trigger when it gets to your shoulder, that's what's going to allow you to shoot. But basically, also, you can double shot anywhere on the bow, whether it's like down here. You will always be able to double shot as long as you can just do your trigger like this. As long as you're spamming it really quickly, you can double shot. That's how many arrows you'll get if you just get a lot of arrows. What can I say? But the best way to do it is by doing this, because you don't want to be going up to an enemy and it's being like this. Like, say this, for example, is the enemy. You don't want to be like that and like moving back. You want to be because the bow is a ranged weapon. So you want to really be pulling it right back, and you got to be doing it quickly. So that's like the basics of it. But if you end up with something like this, I struggle to give a bad example. If you end up with something like that, where they split off, or something like that, Yeah, that's because you're not keeping your hands straight. And the way to solve that is just to practice moving it like this. Get better with single shot as well. If you are switching from swords to the bow, do single shot first, because a mistake that I made when learning how to double shot was just trying to go in with the double shot, and it ended up looking something like this, and I could not aim at all. So yeah, you want to learn to aim with a single shot and see how close you can get it in the same place, and then try and speed up a bit. And once you've done that, you should, by doing the same thing as you would do with a single shot, and sped up, so that's why I've told you to speed up, because you want to pull it back really fast. Not really fast, but you want to pull it back fast. That's when the little click thing comes in. So if you've practiced your aim, practice getting faster, and then you know how to do this, then you're getting somewhere. So you should just be able to pull back and not do that, but do something like that. And then the more you practice, the more accurate you'll get. Now, you're not going to hit it extremely accurate every time, and that's just because it's PlayStation VR, and there's not much you can do about it. But if you are really looking to get into VR gaming, I highly recommend getting something like an Oculus or a Valve Index. But if you don't have a high-end PC, you don't need one of those. You can just get like an Oculus Quest or something. The Oculus Quest 2 is coming out, actually. So yeah, if you're looking to get an upgrade, keep your eyes on that, because it's meant to be really good. I don't know, I haven't tried it, but it looks really good, so I'm definitely getting it. But yeah, once you've kind of mastered that, it doesn't need to be at your shoulder. It doesn't need to be at your shoulder, but it just needs to kind of be within the vicinity of your shoulder. I don't really know the right word for it, but you can go all the way down here, and as long as you're double clicking at your shoulder, you will still get a double shot, like that. It can be like in your torso area, or whatever you want to call it. It can be up here. It's slightly less accurate up here because of the way you hold your controllers. But if you get enough practice, you might be able to do it. But yeah, and basically the reason why double shot is amazing is because with the green goblins, it just takes them out instantly. And with the red goblins, it takes them out with just 2 shots. 2 double shots, and then there you go. So that was kind of it for this tutorial. I just wanted to get this video out because I wanted something to post, so I didn't only have one video. I was supposed to be doing a live stream earlier, but once I'd verified that I was allowed to do live streams, I had to wait 24 hours. But yeah, that was my double shot tutorial, and keep practicing. All I can say is keep practicing. You're on PSVR, it's never going to be perfect unless you really do practice a lot, and yeah. But you can really use it to your advantage. So you're doing speed runs or something, that's going to help. Or if you're trying to get S rank on Crimson or Golden, you know what to do. And if you are just looking to beat other players every time in a PvP, you know what to do. And the best part is PvPs are just filled with like all the low levels. I was a low level, and I played a lot of PvPs. What? But yeah, that's my double shot tutorial, and with just a bit of practice, you can get it almost right every time. Now, try not to go crazy with it like this, because then you end up with something like that. You just want to be taking it nice at your own pace, at the best that you can go when it comes to accuracy as well. So accuracy and actually getting 2 arrows, those are the best tips that I have for you. But yeah, that's the end of the tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. It's hopefully going to be a stream. Bye.